it's Addie, and today we are watching Planet of the Apes. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. Today we are starting my Planet of the Apes journey with the 1968 movie. I've heard so many amazing things about the Andy Serkis ones, but I've also heard that I need to start with the original, with the one that just started it all. So we're gonna do it today. I've heard that this movie, for the most part, really holds up. So I'm definitely excited to see all of the practical effects that are used in this movie. I mean, it came out over 50 years ago, so it's amazing that it still holds up today. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting started with this Planet of the Apes journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's get into the movie.
In less than an hour, we'll finish our 6th month out of Cape Kennedy. Six months in deep space. The Earth has aged nearly 700 years since we left it.
So everyone you know is dead.
Tell me, though, does man still make war against his brother?
Probably.
Keep his neighbors' children starving?
Said you were preparing for the long sleep. How long of a sleep are we talking? Here we go. Ooh. Is this going to be a rocky landing? Oh, we might land in water. Okay, we do float. I was afraid we were going to just sink to the bottom. How long have you been asleep? Because I don't think they had this facial hair, from what I remember.
Stuart? Stuart?
Is Stuart dead? Woo! Oh, I wasn't expecting that. What happened with Stuart? Where did it go wrong? What? Okay, some time has passed.
Going.
And gone.
Gone.
Okay, we're here to stay.
Well, where are we? Do you have any notions, Skipper?
We're some 320 light years from Earth on an unnamed planet.
Oh, this isn't Earth.
What went wrong? We weren't programmed to land in the water.
The question is not so much where we are as when we are.
What kind of supplies do we have? Any food, water?
We've got food and water enough for 3 days.
3 days, okay. It's not great.
Sorry, I was thinking about Stuart.
Air leak. She died in her sleep.
She's been dead nearly a year.
That means we've been away from Earth for 18 months.
She looked pretty chipper for a man who's 2,031 years old.
You're so old.
We have been away from Earth for 2,000 years. Give or take a decade.
I imagine the Earth has changed a bit in that time.
If there's no life here, we've got just 72 hours to find it.
Come on.
That is quite the laugh. Oh! Okay, that's not scary at all. I feel like that came out of nowhere. This place is trying to kill us. Or maybe someone's up there pushing it down.
Your loved ones are dead and forgotten for 20 centuries. Even if you could get back, they'd think you were something that fell out of a tree.
I wonder if any of these guys were married, had kids. Because how could you leave them? I would not be okay with that.
I'm prepared to die.
Doesn't that make you misty? Chalk up another victory for the human spirit.
It is lucky that we can at least breathe the air here.
I can't help thinking somewhere in the universe there has to be something better than man.
Has to be.
So you're on the hunt to find out? Oh no, what did you find? I mean, you don't sound scared. That's good.
Life.
Is that the first sign of life we've found? That's it.
Where there's one, there's another.
Let's
Okay.
find him.
Let's find the life. More life. Oh, I see some life. I mean, they look like humans from here, but are these the apes? Because this is Planet of the Apes. Are there people up there?
Scarecrows?
Let's see.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. For a second, I couldn't tell if there were people on those, but we're good. A tree.
Hell with the scarecrows.
We found a tree. Oh, that's helpful too. This is probably their first shower in how long? In a year? Well, I don't know how well they could bathe on the ship even, so maybe in 18 months. This must feel so nice. Ah, they're taking their clothes! Wait, are there humans here? Oh, okay. Well, they didn't
leave
everything.
much, did they?
They left some things. So there are humans here.
Well, at least they haven't tried to bite us.
Yet.
They look more or less human, but I think they're mute.
We got off at the wrong stop.
Look on the bright side. This is the best they've got around here. In 6 months, we'll be running this planet.
Is there a way to communicate with each other? What is that? Oh, okay. So if they're running, you need to run too. That did kill him? We had to move on from that so fast. Okay, our main characters are getting shot. And that's not a great place either. Ugh. Are they all dead? I guess I'm definitely curious what they're going to do with the humans. Do they take them as slaves? Do they eat them? I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Which one was wearing the strange clothes?
This one. This beast has lost a lot of blood.
This place is dirty, Doctor.
These animals are dirty. They stink.
It's animals.
And they carry communicable diseases.
This is so interesting.
The foundations of scientific brain surgery are being laid right here in studies of cerebral functions.
Brain surgery? So are they about to do brain surgery on him?
Hold his jaw.
You're not gonna sedate him or anything? Ah!
How's our patient today?
No change. The minute you open the door, he goes into his act.
Oh, because he was shot there, I bet he can't speak. Oh.
It still hurts, doesn't it?
See? He keeps pretending he can talk.
No, but he can.
You know what they say. Human see, human do.
He seems to want something.
I'd be careful, Doctor. What'd I tell you?
Oh,
but he can write. Give him a notepad. Give him a pen or a pencil.
Can you believe it?
Yes, amusing. A man acting like an ape.
He can speak.
Dr. Zayas,
You just shot
I
him.
swear he's answering you. He's moving his fingers.
Only because he saw you moving yours.
No, he can understand you.
To suggest that we can learn anything about the simian nature from a study of man is sheer nonsense. The sooner he is exterminated, the better. It's a question of simian survival.
No, let him heal. And then we can talk to you.
Hello, Bright Eyes. How's our throat today?
Sarah, really? You know, they can't. Hey, watch out. Here comes number one.
And right. Is she going to wipe it away? And he wiped it away too. He wrote a message and they ruined it. You know, he might die by the end of this. I don't know.
Stop! You hurt him! Take him inside!
What's Dr. Zero trying to prove?
That man can be domesticated.
Oh, and they're just laughing about it. Oh, so he sees the evidence that they can't be domesticated and he's just wiping it away. So he wants control over the humans.
I'm sorry, Bright Eyes.
Julius! I told you what you'd get!
Julius, don't! It doesn't
Oh,
matter!
I thought he was trying to hurt her. But no, she was just trying to get the notepad! Name is Taylor. He wrote that!
Humans can't write.
Dear, you're
But they
a
can.
scientist. Don't you believe your own eyes? Dodge was killed in the hunt. What happened to Landon? I don't know.
He's probably dead too.
They fell out of the sky with you.
Yes, that did happen. I watched it happen.
Flight is a scientific impossibility.
And even if it weren't, why fly? Where would it get you?
To different planets, to different worlds. They're shook.
You fell into the water here? You came ashore.
And you walked over.
Marched across the desert?
Out of the question.
It's not, though.
What about your theory? The existence of someone like Taylor might prove it.
Zira, do you want to get my head chopped off?
If it's true, they'll have to accept it. Cornelius has developed the most brilliant hypothesis that the ape evolved from a lower order primate, possibly man.
Ooh.
He discovered traces of a culture older than recorded time. What if Taylor is exactly the proof you needed? A missing link between the unevolved primate and the ape.
Pay attention to me.
Dr.
Oh,
Zayas.
no. Oh, no.
Did you forget our appointment, Cornelius?
God. Return this
They're just going to take him back.
What is this?
A toy floats on the air.
Nonsense.
Just going to crumple it up. You're just erasing any evidence.
If only you knew what they're going to do. Stay still now. Don't give me any trouble.
Oh, we're getting out of here. I mean, I think one of them is going to stop him.
A gorilla to remember. Warrior, defender of the faith.
Okay, so they have religion here.
Look, it's a man.
In heaven's name,
Child,
get
keep
rid
your
of
mouth
that
shut.
creature!
Okay, just keep running. Oh, maybe we can't. Oh, is this like a museum for them? Oh, maybe he could just hide in an exhibit. Ooh. Wait, was this his friend? So those are stuffed demons?
Why did you run away?
Security police.
They were going to kill him.
No longer, madam. He is now in the custody of the Ministry of Science.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
I'm glad your voice came back for that. That has them shook.
Nova. No.
Oh, maybe we can teach her to speak? Oh, they're separating them.
It's a madhouse! A madhouse! Now I don't even have you. Imagine me needing someone. Back on Earth, I never did.
You're not as smart as Stewart, but you're the only girl in town.
Oof. Imagine we could teach her some words. Oh, is he going to be on trial, kind of?
What is this?
A hearing.
Be clever. Be
It
quiet.
is a hearing. To execute him, I guess?
In all fairness, you must admit that the accused is a non-ape and therefore has no rights under ape law.
Let us warn our friends that they endanger their own careers by defending this animal.
Hmm.
Then I'll defend myself.
Ooh. The man speaks.
My name is Taylor.
Bennett, silence the animal.
Wait, let me...
Let the man speak. I mean, they just don't care.
The state charges that Dr. Zira and a corrupt surgeon named Galen experimented on this wounded animal to produce a speaking monster.
That did not happen.
Tell the court, Bright Eyes, what is the second article of faith?
I know nothing of your culture. I admit that.
Of course he doesn't know our culture because he cannot think.
Oh, I feel like a lot of this movie is just going to make me so mad.
Read this for me.
I am an explorer in space.
Stop right there. Let me see that paper.
Are you just going to like crumple it up, rip it, light it on fire? You're going to do something. Or you're going to claim that he didn't actually write it.
Mrs. Joe, you also state that Bright Eyes had two intelligent companions with him at the time of his capture. I believe the prosecutor has reassembled All the surviving humans were captured in the hunt. Go take a look at it.
Oh, maybe the third guy is alive. And maybe that'll help their case to have two guys who are speaking, who can communicate. Or they're just going to kill both of them and get rid of all the evidence.
That's him. That's Landon.
Which one?
The tall one in the back.
Oh! Oh, man.
Did you know
Landon.
about this?
No,
Well-
I swear I never saw this man before.
You cut up his brain, you bloody baboon!
Stop it! Take him inside!
They'll probably just cut up Taylor's brain by the end of this, too. The more I watch of this movie, the more I feel like Taylor is definitely going to die.
The beast could not speak, of course. Nor will he ever speak.
You did that to him, damn you! Gag the animal!
Damn you!
Yeah, they probably did that to Landon to get rid of the evidence.
He does come from somewhere in the Forbidden Zone. He's described the region to us and described it accurately, for I have been there.
Why is it forbidden?
I discovered evidence of a simian culture that existed long before the sacred scrolls were written.
Objection! Sustained!
Their speech organs are adequate.
Oh.
The flaw lies not in anatomy, but in the brain.
Oh, that's so
Objection!
interesting. The monkey. That's so interesting.
The verdict is in. They'll soon be brought to trial for heresy.
What about me?
Probably kill you.
Now the tribunal has placed you in my custody for final disposition. You realize what that means?
They're gonna kill him? I don't know.
Emasculation to begin with, then experimental surgery on the speech centers, on the brain. Eventually a kind of living death.
Yeah, it might be better if they just kill him.
Tell me who and what you really are and where you came from, and no veterinary shall touch you.
He already told you the truth!
Well, suppose I am a mutant. How can the appearance of one mutant send you into a panic?
Because you're not unique. There's the one you call Landon. I admit that where there's one mutant, there's probably another and another and another, a whole nest of them. Is there another jungle beyond the Forbidden Zone?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
I give you just 6 hours to make a full confession. After that, I shall use surgery to obtain one. Guards!
That male is to be transferred to the zoo. The Anti-Vivisectionist Society is up in arms. If he can speak, he belongs in a public zoo.
Stop making speeches and show me the order.
Grab him!
And you're out.
I'm Dr. Zira's nephew.
Oh,
this abduction was her idea.
She comes along too.
Zira doesn't want your female.
I want her.
Hurry!
I hope this works. I still feel like something bad is going to happen to Taylor by the end of this.
Dr. Zaya seemed to think there was another jungle beyond the Forbidden Zone. I'll try for that.
We're going back to the diggings I worked at over a year ago.
I ought to thank you for saving me. You'll be in trouble for that.
We've been in trouble since the moment we met you.
This is true.
Why do you call this a Forbidden Zone?
I do want to know that.
No one knows. It's an ancient taboo. The lawgiver pronounced this whole area deadly.
I mean, there's a reason it's forbidden. We should find out why. His first shave in what? A year? Oh, I imagine they don't really shave. So this is probably a marvel to them.
Why did you do that? Scrape off your hair.
In my world, when I left it, only kids your age wore beards.
It makes you look less intelligent.
When will you show me what's in that cave?
Right now, if you like.
Ooh, I wonder if they've been followed. Well, here's our answer.
If there's any more shooting, Dr. Zaya, she'll be the first to go.
Lower your weapon.
Tell him to pull back around the rocks.
Withdraw! If you persist in pointing guns in my direction, you'll hang for high treason.
We never meant to be treasonous, sir.
They just want to know the truth.
Now, if they can prove those scrolls don't tell the whole truth of your history, if they can find some real evidence of another culture, will you let them off?
Of course.
Okay, well then let's investigate.
It was at this level that I discovered traces of an early ape creature. It was at this level I discovered cutting tools and arrowheads of quartz. That's the paradox. For the more ancient culture is the more advanced.
So there used to be an advanced human civilization here.
Dr. Zayas, would an ape make a human doll that talks?
Ooh. I don't think an ape would. Is Nova gonna die? Are they going to shoot Nova? Oh, they might shoot Nova. Oh, okay, good shot.
Cornelius! Zara! Help me!
Oh, you're going to hold him hostage.
Right, tell him to pull back now.
Cease fire!
They've taken everything.
Not quite everything. They left a hostage behind.
Yeah, they did.
I want a horse, food, and water. Enough for a week for me and this female.
What if they won't agree to your terms?
Tell them I'll shoot him.
And he will.
Ah, yes, he can. He's a born killer. Deliver the message.
Yeah, he knows that Taylor will kill him.
Don't treat him like that.
Why not?
It's
how they've
humiliating.
treated him
The
this
way
whole
I was
time.
humiliated?
Yeah.
Man was here first.
If man was superior, why didn't he survive?
Wiped out by a plague, some natural catastrophe.
But we can't be sure.
He is. He knew all the time, long before you found your cave.
He knew? Oh.
What I know of man was written long ago.
Beware the beast man. He kills for sport, or lust, or greed.
Oh.
Drive him back into his jungle lair, for he is the harbinger of death.
I mean, it is kind of accurate.
Where will you go?
To start with, I'll follow the shoreline and my nose.
How will you survive?
He won't survive.
You don't know that.
How about coming along? It's better than going to jail for heresy.
Oh, they can't convict us of heresy? You've helped prove our innocence.
Good luck, then. I'd like to kiss you goodbye.
All right.
Okay.
You're so damned ugly.
All my life I've awaited your coming and dreaded it.
You're afraid of me and you hate me. Why?
Because you're a man. The Forbidden Zone was once a paradise. Your breed made a desert of it.
Ooh.
A planet where apes evolved from men? There's got to be an answer.
You may not like what you find.
Ooh. Oh, but he's going to look for it.
Let him go. Fetch your explosives. We're going to seal up the cave.
Yes, sir.
And hide the history?
And you will both stand trial for heresy.
The proof! The doll!
In a few minutes, there will be no doll.
Oh, you're just going to destroy all of the proof.
You promised. What I do with no pleasure. Silence him.
Doctor?
What about the future?
I may just have saved it for you.
What will he find out there, Doctor?
His destiny.
And maybe his death. Oh, I am curious what he's going to find. And they're destroying the cave. They're destroying all the evidence. Oh. Oh, what is this? I guess it's something from the old civilization. Is this maybe the Statue of Liberty?
Oh my God. I'm home. All the time.
This was Earth. This whole time.
You maniacs! You blew it up! Damn you! Damn you all to hell!
Oh, that was the Statue of Liberty. That very much is the Statue of Liberty. And this hasn't been Earth the whole time. Okay, I mean, it makes sense because there was an advanced human civilization here. And that makes sense because it was Earth the whole time. That's depressing. That's really depressing that you did end up making it back to Earth. You had no idea. And it's been, what, 2,000 years? At least? I don't remember the exact timeline. Oh, I imagine you would think that Earth would be completely different. It would be, like, more futuristic. And then this is what became of Earth. Oh my gosh. That's a lot to take in. Okay, this movie surprised me. Like, I now understand why everyone wanted me to watch this one. It holds up. It holds up so well. I mean, and I guess it's mainly because the makeup is just so incredible. I mean, it still holds up all of these years later. They did such a great job of the role reversals, of making the humans really feel like beasts in their society, and then making the apes feel like the humans, even though, I mean, I know that humans are playing the apes. I'm aware of that. You know what I mean. I am planning on jumping to Rise of the Planet of the Apes because I've just heard so many great things about the Andy Serkis ones. So I'm definitely excited to get into that. And I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I might be wrong, but with the title being Rise of the Planet of the Apes, it sounds like it's going to be a prequel. So I'm excited to see how we got here because, oh, this is so interesting. So, I mean, there's so many different ways that we could have gotten here. So I'm so interested to see what happens. Yeah, I'm into this. And of course, this movie has so many racial themes as well. I mean, especially like thinking about the time that this was made. It was made in the 60s, the height of the civil rights movement. Maybe a huge reason why, I mean, this movie still holds up, obviously with the practical effects and everything, but also because we're still dealing with all of these themes today. I mean, especially the way that they were treating people who are different from them as inferior and thought that their intelligence was inferior and that they didn't have souls. I mean, there are so many racial themes as well. Even just thinking back of that one scene when they were just using the fire hose on Taylor. I mean, it's just like throughout the movie. I feel like this movie just deals with like a lot of different social issues at the time, things that we're obviously still dealing with. This movie is so interesting. Just the more I think about it, this movie is just so well done. I am curious if all of the movies deal with those same themes or if they kind of change it to fit the time. I don't know. I'm definitely interested to see what happens in the future movies. But dang, this movie addresses so much. And also just like the themes of hiding the past and just erasing the past. I mean, they literally blew up the cave with all of the evidence of the past. I mean, I feel like this was ahead of its time, but obviously these were themes that were important when it came out in 1968. So, wow, I'm into this. I'm very excited about just from this first movie, and I can't wait to get into more of this, into more of this world, into more of this franchise. And I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this. Well, this was the one that started it all, Planet of the Apes, 1968. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.